Chloe!
Hello.
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh, this place is unreal.
Thank you.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Wait, when did you move here?
I think it was like a month and a half ago or something. Like to LA too, so it's cool.
Oh, you're living on your own. So who lives here with you?
Saray.
How did you guys end up being roommates?
Okay, so we just like would always stay in the hotel room together for like VidCon and playlists and stuff, and it was really fun. We just kind of both decided we wanted to like move to LA and do YouTube full time, so that's what we're doing.
Is this like way different than Florida?
I mean, the weather's kind of the same. The beaches are so different, and that's something I miss so much, is like the beaches in Florida just are so beautiful. Where I used to live was described as one of the most relaxing cities in the world, so it's just like kind of, I don't know, it's nice going home because it's always like a vacation, but yeah, I love it here. It's definitely more exciting.
Wait, I want to see like a little bit of your house.
A little tour.
Let's get a little
I'll
bit.
do a tour. Welcome to my crib. This is the kitchen, which like we barely cook. Honestly, I don't even use that, like a stove. I only use this. It's my George Foreman grill. When I first moved in here, I did not know how to cook at all. I literally was eating apples and almond butter, carrots and guacamole, and like that was my dinner. I usually will make something like, I'll have a vegetable and I have quinoa. I'll get like a frozen vegetable like peas or something.
Ooh.
And then I'll make, well, this is like a chicken burger, and I make this on my George Foreman grill. This is my bathroom and also the guest bathroom. Yeah. This is my room, which I still need to work on a lot. I like didn't want to go with purple because all of my rooms are purple. Every one of my rooms ends up being purple, even if I try not being purple, but I want to do purple.
So what's it like living on your own?
It's different. I feel like an adult, which I didn't know if I was gonna feel that way because I'm like not going to college this year and stuff. The other morning, I was like sitting, opening my bills and drinking my coffee, and I was like, oh my god, what is my life? Like,
you're like, this is not what I wanted at my age.
Yeah, it's still fun, but I'm definitely have noticed that I'm a lot different than like other people my age. Like, are just going to school and whatever. I'm like about to get a car and have an apartment, and it's just a lot of responsibility, but it's also really cool.
Your couch is so comfy.
Thanks to Saray.
Thanks, Saray.
Yeah.
What do you want to do today?
Well, I was thinking we could go to like a car dealership because I still don't have a car. I've been using Saray's as she's been gone, but I need to get my own car. I feel like I'm like 13 again when I can't go anywhere and I have to like rely on everyone to be my drivers. Like all my friends, like I feel like I need to just like get a car already. I'm not gonna buy one today.
We don't need to buy one. We should just go look.
Yeah, I just want to browse.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Saray's car. It's so weird not being with her in this car. Actually, I've never even been in this car, but. So why did you end up here?
Well, I went to UCLA last year. I always kind of wanted to go to UCLA and like be in LA, but I didn't want to like just come out here for real because that's scary. Just come out here and not have like a plan. I really loved it, but I just couldn't focus on YouTube. I remember I'd be sitting there picking out my classes and stuff, and all I wanted to be doing was creating things, and I didn't know what I was doing in college.
Was it hard for you to make friends like your first year of college?
I didn't have a hard time making friends like because I joined a sorority. I didn't want to join a sorority at first because I didn't think I was really like a sorority girl. Honestly, the whole process of rushing really turned me off from it. Like I did not like the idea of basically girls picking you based on like how pretty you are and how like cool you are. Like I just didn't like that because it seemed like high school all over again.
Right.
Like that's why I didn't want
like trying to fit in, you know?
Like I didn't want to do it because it basically sections everyone into like cliques and stuff, and there's the popular sororities and the popular frats. No one likes to say that. We all know which frats are the top frats and which sororities are the top sororities. Like there's a ranking. It's like, it's there. All the girls that I was meeting like during 0 week, which is the week before school starts, were rushing. So then I was like, okay, like this is the way I'm gonna meet like girls who are like me. A big part of why I wanted to go to college and not just go to like LA was because I wanted to make friends and meet people who like liked me for me and not just for like fame or whatever. So
do you think that's been difficult since living in LA?
I don't know. I remember like when I went to a lot of like YouTube events, like I noticed that like a lot of people from LA were different. People just have a different like mentality, so that's definitely like a reason I'm glad that I went to college first and I met people who are like real genuine people. I still meet a lot of people from YouTube who are like really cool and stuff and aren't like that. I have always been struggling between school and YouTube like since high school, like because I was always that person who like took all the AP classes and was in all the clubs. For me, it was really hard to juggle both of them, and I've always kind of wanted to like see my full potential with YouTube. Like I wanted to see like if I did take some time off and really do it, like what I could become. So I don't know, that's kind of what I'm trying out this year, and I'm excited. What is this?
Car model.
This is the new BMW 528i, custom white.
Your future car. Does it feel good that you're gonna buy your own car?
Yeah, it's such a like cool feeling.
Go down too, so if you ever want to put stuff through.
So now you kind of know what car you might want?
Maybe. It's kind of annoying because the ones I like the most are the most expensive ones.
Yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You can do it, you can do it.
I hate driving!
You did it.
Oh my god, someone's right there. Oh my god, that was so very stressful.
So how's your love life?
Nothing much is
Nothing
happening.
much?
I mean, I don't know, like I just don't know how to meet boys through the YouTube world.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I feel like it's hard to meet people when you're like not in school anymore and not. So we'll see. Set me up. Can you actually set me up with
honestly,
someone?
I will.
Set me up on a date and I'll go.
I will try my hardest to find some. Do you want someone in the YouTube world or?
I'm open. I think it'd be fun because they'd like kind of understand it, you know? I feel like I'm at the time in my life where I should have had a boyfriend by now.
I mean, you have your own place.
Yeah, like I have my own apartment. Like I'm 19. I still haven't had a boyfriend yet, and I'm just waiting. And everyone says that it comes to you when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Like anyone who I talk to, and I'm like, yeah, like I want a boyfriend. When you least expect it, that's when it's gonna happen. But how do I not expect it when I've wanted it like my whole life, you know? Like I just feel like I don't put myself out there enough, so I'm gonna try. Okay, got my backpack.
Ready to go?
We're ready to go to school, UCLA! Hey, we're on frat row right now. This is Beta over here, that's Signu.
This is so weird. This is like
It's
the
weird.
movies.
Yeah, it's weird for me being back here too, because like I used to come here like all nights of the weekend, so. This is like the hill that like you walk down on your way to class, and one time I was on my phone, like this, and this was like peak class time, so there were like a bunch of people coming down the hill, like probably like 50 people coming, and I was on my phone like this, and I literally face planted in front of all these people, and I just like literally got up and like glued to my phone and like didn't look at anyone.
It's popping here. What? What scares you the most about what you're doing right now? Does this whole YouTube thing scare you at all?
I think before it kind of scared me more just the fact that like if I'm doing YouTube full time, like what happens if people stop watching YouTube? Because social medias can go in and out so much. What was it, MySpace is like no one cares about MySpace, and like I feel like Vine like is kind of like it had its peak and now it's kind of like slowing down. It's just scary that like this is my career, and like what happens if YouTube, like if people stop watching YouTube, and like I just don't know what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna be like, do I go back to college? What if I don't want to do that? Like I feel like I've achieved so much, so it'd be scary to like go back to like starting from square one. What I'm most worried about through this whole thing is being happy. Just because like I was really happy here, but like success is so important to me, and I feel like here like I wasn't achieving what I wanted to be, and like with YouTube I can be. I don't know, living in LA is weird, and just being a full-time YouTuber is weird. Like it's all so new, and I don't know, I'm like just like making new friends and stuff, but that's definitely like something I'm worried about a little, is like my happiness.
What is something that you don't think people who watch your videos know about you?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh my god, why you gotta hit me with a tough one? Okay, so well,
Here, I know what I feel like people
like you know me as a person instead of like someone like watching my videos.
I just think that you're super passionate about what you're doing, and like you love talking about your craft, and you love trying to push the envelope and make content that you're proud of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks.
Of
I know. I
course.
feel like I am really, really passionate about that, and probably like a lot of people don't realize it by watching my videos. It's not just about like making a video and posting it. Like for me, it's like I am always thinking of how to better my channel and how to better myself as a person.
What are you most proud of what you've accomplished, or something that you've done besides YouTube?
I guess I feel like this isn't something I've done, but I feel like I'm proud of myself as a person, like the person I've become in just like the past few months, honestly, like probably the past like 6 months or a year. I think I've matured as a person. Like a lot of events have happened to me in the past, you know, few months and stuff. Making this decision to like leave school and do YouTube full time was a huge thing for me. Even though a lot of people told me to not do it, some people told me to do it. The fact that I was able to like make my own decision and like stuck with it, and I'm like proud of myself for doing that, I guess.
Wow.
It has its own Snapchat filter.
This one does? Sick. Should we try to go in this building?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Actually, I had my poli-sci, political science class in here. I would always be late to this class, so like imagine like literally like this full of people, and I'd be late, so like people sitting in these seats, and I would run through here. Like he'd already be teaching, I'd literally like run through the door, and like I just see all these people, then there's the teacher right there, and I'd like have to like go up here and find a seat and like walk by people.
We got some food.
Yeah! Okay, well it's called Shop House, but it's like, what is it, South Asian food or something?
Yummy! Back to the place. So 2016. It's been a different year for you, right? It's been a lot of changes. Whatever you feel comfortable like telling me, you know what I mean? Like, how did you get through the big changes that happened this year?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think being with my family is like the best thing. Like I like was home for a while, which is weird because like I was in college, but then I went home for a while, and it definitely just like always being with family and stuff. Like all my family was visiting, and like I don't know. I guess just also like being happy helps a lot. Like being happy and being distracted. I guess I didn't really think about the like real reason that I want to be busy all the time, but now that I do think about it, it's probably because I don't want to just be like thinking about it, you know?
Do you have any advice for someone who might be going through like losing a family member or someone so close to them, like your mom was?
Honestly, this is advice for like people who just like aren't losing someone, but just in general, like literally cherish every moment, because like for me, I have no regrets, but I know if I did, that would be something that like would probably like be hard on me every day. Like I'd probably always be thinking like, oh, I wish I did this, I wish I like spent more time with my mom, like I wish I like did these things. For me, like we had a really close relationship and we spent a lot of time together. My family, like we're all really close and stuff, so like I don't have any regrets like with anything. But I know a lot of people like aren't close to their parents or like aren't close to their siblings. That's something like I just like cannot stress enough. Really make sure you have good relationships with like your family, and just really appreciate all the time you have with everyone.
You got me emotional. So, I didn't really ask you, but what made you decide to do YouTube in the very beginning? I know your sister like kind of helped you start it, but what made you really just go for it?
I can't believe it's taken you this
I mean.
When I was in 8th grade, well like my whole life I went to a private school, so I grew up with like the same people. Like we had like a few new people in our class every year. In 8th grade I moved to a public school, and it was like 2,000 people or something crazy, and like that was my first time really like trying to try to make friends. I'd always just like had the same friends since I was younger. For me it was really hard to make friends, and I don't know, I started watching YouTube videos, and like I really liked it, not just because it was entertaining, but because it really felt like you were talking to the person. I feel like it really felt like you were like spending time with the person you were watching. So for me, like I'd go home from school, like I'd literally be crying because like my school day sucked, and I'd go home and then I'd watch YouTube videos, and like I just like feel like those are kind of my friends. I don't know, it's really cool to be able to now to do that for other people when like I went through that. And I feel like that's honestly, like, you can't start a YouTube channel like thinking like you want it for other reasons than to just like really be there for people, because like that's, I don't know, like that's what I watched YouTube videos as when I was younger, so to now like do it for other people is really cool. One time I was in London and I did this meetup, like impromptu meetup, and the subscriber came up to me and she was like crying, and she told me that like sometimes she'll come home from like a bad day at school and like be like so upset, and watching my videos like makes her happy. And like I don't think I realized it until that moment that like I did that for people, and it like flashed me back to when I was in middle school and I would come home crying and like watch YouTubers. So like the fact that I could now do that for other people like is just mind-blowing. When people really like, or like even just tweet me or like DM me, and I don't know, it's cool to definitely hear from people that my videos do something more than just being like entertaining, you know? I
honestly had such a good day with you. Like,
I had a good day with you too. Really fun.
We'll have to like do more of these trips and like go adventure and stuff. Yeah. You need to have a get together, please.
I'm gonna have a housewarming party, okay?
I better be there.
But first I need to finish like decorating, and then we'll have a housewarming party.
Sweet, I'll bring some housewarming rugs.
Okay.
Bye, Chloe.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you have any like weird talents that I don't know about, Chloe?
I can make a monkey noise.
Oh gosh, no you can't.
You're like, okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And there we go, so that's it.
There you go, that's all.